This is Ambitiously Blonde, produced by Krystal Hodge.
Currently right now, I just have like a regular blonde that you get from using a lightener, and only in the back of my hair, a small portion, is the ash blonde.
I am a mix between a honey blonde and a 27 blonde, which is like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like the lightest blonde they have. So I have a mix between the two. With me dyeing my hair blonde, my friends, like, they encouraged me to do it. I actually had it at a brighter blonde, and then I found the shade that brings out my face more and my skin complexion, because I'm not like dark brown, but I'm not light. I'm like in the middle. And so I feel it works for me, and I get a lot of compliments, so I like it. Yeah. I feel it really goes with your complexion. Like, you have to find which shade of blonde works better for you.
It's kind of like a part of me now. Like some people on campus, they say, I can't even picture you with dark hair anymore. Like, you're just blonde.
It's something that you see other young ladies that are able to like maintain having blonde hair, and it's just like you may want to experiment with that color or any other color. Like, you first see it on others first, and then you start thinking about yourself, like, wow, what would I look like? Like, do I have the proper head shape to have this haircut, the right skin complexion to have this color hair? Like, it just all goes together.
You know, of course I get some stares and like, oh, she got blonde hair, like, this isn't the place for that. And you know, some people, they're really good about it. They're like, that's so cute, you know, it really fits your face and, you know, your personality and who you are. And so it's like some highs and some lows. Some people like it, some people don't.
I feel that my grandmother at one point perceived that it may have been like not too fast, but like how women might be promiscuous or something like that in that way. And when she first saw me with the blonde hair, I had the red lipstick, so kind of just put it all together, and they kind of were like, you know, what is this? But they gradually got used to it. So.
Carrie Hussein.
She's pretty with blonde hair. I also like Evelyn from Basketball Wives. I think that her blonde hair is gorgeous.
One person has said, you know, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to be white? And I was like, it's not even a race issue. It's just like, you know, this is something different for me. I want something different, because all my life I've been kind of sheltered, and it's like, now that I'm free, you know, I just want to do what I want to do, basically. And I want to dye my hair blonde. You know, it's not about race. And that's basically. And when people say, you know, are you trying to act white, or you want to be whatever, I'm like, I hate that. I hate it so much.
Sometimes my friends will joke and be like, oh, you letting the blonde go to your head. But for it to be a stereotype, I feel like it isn't geared towards me. I did this just because I wanted to do it, and it's my free will. It's not to look like anyone. It's not to portray a different thing. It's just because I wanted it to be done to my hair, and I did it.
I think that it's completely safe to play with like different shades of blonde, because you never know, you might like it, you know, light one day, and then you go out and it's like, maybe that's a little bit too bright. You know, your outfit, your attire, like if you have something that's like really calm and then your hair is like completely loud, it's just like you don't want to be too loud. It's all depending on your setting. Like, we're here at college, we all have our unique trends about us. So it's like, to have light hair and just be out there is okay for now. But it's like when we become doctors, or surgeons, social workers, you might want to tone down, because now you're in a different environment.
They wouldn't have made hair products and hair dye to be different colors if it was just geared towards Caucasians. So Sierra, I don't know if you guys know this, she recently dyed her hair blonde. It's actually the same color as my hair, and she rocks it every time. I love it. So yeah.
Rihanna recently dyed hers blonde too, so any color she does, it just looks good on her. So, but it really looks good.
When I first got it, it wasn't a fashion, but it was. When I came back to my school, me being a student leader, a lot of people knew me on campus, so automatically when I got to school the first day with the blonde hair, everybody's like, whoa, is that Imani? Is that Imani? But, you know, they started to like it. And literally, I would say, as weeks went on, I saw some underclassmen, like, they would start to dye their hair the same color. So I don't want to say I started a trend, but I did see once I started doing it, then I saw other people do it. So I don't know, I guess it would be some type of fashion statement.
I will definitely stick to this. I've talked to my family about this. I will always keep I have made a vow to my parents that I would never go back to my original color of my hair. I love it so much, so I'm going to keep it and make it my own.
Yeah, definitely keep it.
Actually, I would have to say when I get a little bit older, I think I'm going to tone it down a little bit. Probably do like black, because I've actually had jet black before and I loved it. So I think it all goes with like your age range, because I feel like when you're maybe like 30 something, you may have kids, you know, things of that nature, like a professional setting for your job. You may think again about your hair color, even though I see blonde as being a color that's fun.
It makes me feel like, you know, I'm royalty now. Like,